statement from coach.
So it was a tight game like they usually are with Providence. Two good teams battling. Thought we did a lot of things right, but you got to really minimize your mistakes against good teams, and we had too many. So yeah, we were doing a lot of things the right way. We had some great breakouts. We had speed. We had ozone possession time. They're a hard team to possess pucks against because they're very strong defensively always. Hard on pucks, quick on getting their second guy close to the puck to recover the loose puck. And we were able to spread them out a few times and create some chances, but for the most part, we were doing things right. Our intentions were good, but some turnovers that were too big. You can't make those. Not against anybody, really, but especially against a good team like Providence, because they're not going to give you anything for free. Yet they make you earn everything. And we had a few that they were in the right spot, but we have to avoid turnovers like that. So that was kind of the difference, and we battled back, got it to tied, and then kind of another turnover in the overtime. So I thought Luca played really well. He had some stretches where he didn't see a lot of pucks, and that game can be a lot harder for goalies. But he was right in, dialed in. So really happy with how he performed, and I thought Andre also, coming back after that long a break, was really impactful for us. So it was great to have him back in Jersey.
Questions?
You mentioned Andre, so
Yep.
what did you see him and see from him? How challenging has it been for him to be?
Yeah, well, he's such a hard worker off the ice, and when he was able to skate before he could join us, so the fact that he could look that comfortable in that situation after that long a layoff was really impressive, and credit to all the effort he put in. So I mean, he was in every situation. He was impactful. He got a couple points. Like, to have that be your first game in months was really impressive.
Comment on Will's play tonight, getting that third period goal, how much did that lift the bench, after all those mistakes in the third period?
Yep. We had some good chances, but we thought if we kept pushing, something would happen. We'd be able to create one, and Will did a great job. He took the puck to the net hard. That line got our goals, and 2 goals, and they were great. Will playing on the off wing, not easy for a freshman, but he did a nice job. He reads plays very well, so he fit in. I thought that line was very effective.
This week they added a goalie, you added Oscar. During the break, you just added a guy in Miami, a couple other. I guess, how do you as a coaching staff, like when you have to make that kind of decision, how do you approach that? And then how do you see it affecting just the college hockey landscape, this trend?
Well, I think it'll become a lot less common, the way the rosters are and the rules. So I think right now we're able to under the rules, and we had 2 senior forwards that were missed basically the whole first half. So we thought we need some. You're hoping those guys come back and be healthy. Andre had a good start tonight. Oscar is still a bit away, but when you're short bodies and you have a chance to add a player as talented as Oscar, and he was in a weird situation himself, kind of in no man's land. So it was a good fit for both sides.
Speaking of Hemming, what did you see from him? I know you were over in World Juniors for
Right.
Milwaukee, but just seeing him in action tonight.
Yeah, it's, again, for a young kid like that to be able to step into that game and be impactful was really impressive. That's a pretty fast-paced game for a guy who's only practiced since August. He hasn't had a game, or these 2 games at Christmas, but for him to step in against a hard opponent and be able to look comfortable, read the play at that pace, was really good credit to him. And You know, he was physical, he possessed pucks, he made some heads-up plays, so hopefully there's a lot more of that to come.
How does Higgins' game fit on the wing versus center, and what kind of goes into using him there?
Frees him up a little bit more to be offensive. He'll play center too. It's not like it's a permanent thing, but I think Jake does a nice job in the middle, and if he takes a little bit of James's down low play in our zone, then James has a little more freedom to create offense. He had the puck a lot tonight. He got points, but he had the puck. He was dangerous. So, you know, there are times when it's great to have him down low because he comes from behind with so much speed and he's such a good puck transporter through the neutral zone. But it's also nice to have him lead the rush, and then kind of he can hold it and possess it while everybody else comes from behind. So there's two different looks, and we'll keep experimenting with both.
How can you get the team to not make those same mistakes with such a good turnaround?
No, it was unusual for us to make big mistakes like that.
You can't have all those in the same game. You have to.
You want to play with confidence and possess pucks, but you have to read situations too. That's part of it. It's a huge part of playing winning hockey, is being able to read those situations and knowing when there's something there and when there's not. A few of them went the other way for us, but we have a lot of confidence that we can weed those out and still play good hockey.
I guess going back to Oscar, just what do you see with that line? What makes that line with him, Dean, and Brian? Why is that a good trio?
Yeah, they complement each other well. They all are good hockey players, so you know, I thought they turned over a lot of pucks. They got in on forecheck. They were physical. Dean was physical tonight. So you've got three guys with good sticks, two guys with real good size, and they can play at pace. So I think there's a lot to like. You know, again, it's pretty new with Oscar being new and having Andre back. So I'm sure we'll do a little more experimenting, but that was a great start for that line.
Any more questions for Coach? All right, thanks everyone.
Yes.